I recently attended the European Adaptive Carp Championships that were held at Willow Park Fishery in Aldershot. In this short film, we can get an insight into the world of fishing with varying disabilities and how, despite them, you can still enjoy this wonderful sport. More specifically, I caught up with a friend of mine who I fished and filmed with once before back in 2023. Adam lost the use of one of his arms in a car accident, but continues to get fishing despite this.
Hi guys, so after last year's event, we are back here fishing at a different venue this time. We're at Willow Park Fisheries, and after you guys left lots of really nice messages, which I really appreciate, on Joe's fishing channel, Nuffinbutfishing Fishing. I'm so happy that Joe's got me back and he's here filming me at the European Adaptive Carp Championship. It's been a long old day, a very early start. The draw for pegs was on watercraft, so it was first come, first serve. Whatever you got picked, you could pick your peg. We did a really early walk around here. We had a really good look at the water, and that way we knew what we were fishing in, the strengths and where the fish were holding up. And I chose this swim as the one I really wanted, and somehow miraculously, even though I wasn't first pick, I still managed to get the swim I wanted. The reason I chose the swim was all of the fish holding up in here. I noticed them very early on. There was lots of fish swimming around, lots of movement. Wasn't sure how the day was going to go, wasn't sure how hot it was going to get, and it's been an absolute slaughter. It's been really hard for everybody. I'm not aware of any other fish being caught, apart from the one that I caught earlier. So yeah, it's been really, really difficult fishing. I've changed my tactics throughout the day. I started on solid bags, and I've moved to 2 zigs and 1 solid bag as we move into this evening, as it's just starting to cool down. So I've gone back to a solid bag, and I'm going to move on to a second solid bag in a minute and just leave 1 zig out, because there's always a chance. Even up until shortly, I had another run, which unfortunately I lost. Lots of little beeps here and there, so there's still lots of activity out there. Lots of bird life, which is making things very difficult for tactics. You're not allowed floating bait, so hence why I'm using zigs, and you've got to keep them at least a foot below the surface because of all the bird life. And it's making it tricky for everybody. See, people trying different tactics. They're spotting, they're trying to pre-bait ready for tonight, they're using zigs, they're putting sloppy mixers out, trying to just entice the fish into some sort of movement and getting them feed. And luckily my zig did the trick earlier. But like I said, and it's been the zig since that I've had the beeps and the run on and stuff like that. So I'm a bit gutted that I didn't get to land whatever it was earlier, but we're heading into the night and now it's cooling down. I'm hoping that we can call a few out during the night on the solid bags, and hopefully if they get the heads down and start to feed.
I don't know about you, I got a beautiful night's sleep last night. Thanks for not catching anything.
You're welcome. Yeah, it was all right until 4 o'clock as well.
Well, 2 fish have come out since you lost that one last night. One in darkness, and then this morning I think 2 or 3 have been out. 3. The biggest next door, £20 3 out. So that is currently what's winning the match, but it's still anyone's to win really. It's not like anyone's having a big hit of fish, should we say, is there? But one of the methods you're using, obviously, is zigs. Yes. As the sun's out, but also solid bags, which is something we covered last time we were out.
It was something we did.
And we thought we'd do a bit of a challenge. Well, I thought we'd do a bit of a challenge.
Yes, you thought it was a good idea to try and make a bag one-handed.
Yes.
And see how easy it is.
Yeah, I tried it last time off camera, and it came out all right, to be fair.
Come out good.
But the setup we're using is a setup I've used loads and loads of times in the past. It's the Gemini Tidy Stems. It's the complete kit that's just really easy to tie loads up. You came here ready with loads tied.
I did.
And I'm interested to see how you do it and how I'm going to get on doing it one-handed, because like I said, it's something I've used loads. I know how to tie a solid bag probably with my eyes shut because I use them so much, so it's going to be quite interesting to see how it's going to be with one arm, obviously. So which arm is it? This one you've got access
left,
to, isn't
yeah, I used to be right-handed, just clarification. Used to be right-handed, so I've had to learn to use my left. I had to learn to write, draw. I started by colouring off. So yeah, I've had to try and be more dexterous with my left because that wasn't my predominant hand. Yeah.
So if I'm allowed to...
Are you left-handed or right?
I'm right-handed as well, so I'm going to have the same issue there.
You're going to have
this. You use your right arm as like a weight to hold things. Am I allowed to still do that?
Yeah.
As long as I don't move this way.
Yeah, as long as you don't like press it down, because also I can't press it down.
We're just subtly doing this to the right.
Yeah.
Right, so predominantly left-handed I've got to use. We've got solid bag each.
Yep.
It's yours.
Thank you very much, sir.
Mine, and I guess we go.
Yeah.
Right. Already I'm just... I always like to have a little bit of power in the bottom of my head so I can put the bait there. It's going to be a completely silent clip where I'm just overthinking things massively. Right. And for those of you watching, if you're watching this on the bank and you're using solid bags, maybe give it a try yourself, see how you get on.
Yeah, it's good sea bag. It's good fun.
Right. I'm trying to time how normally I put the lead one side, hook bait the other. I think that's going to be a bit fiddly. So I'm going to put it so hook bait is now in the corner.
That's what I do. I put it in the corner as best I can. Yes. So first, great.
Anytime today, mate.
Oh, scoop in here. Hang on.
Meanwhile, there is a goose helping itself to sail behind us. I just use that as a distraction tactic to get into the pouch. He is though. Right, most of this is now on the table. There you go.
It's not as easy as it looks, is it?
No, I knew it would be difficult, but it's yeah, I'm just making a mess at the moment.
Right, man, well, stepping to my. I'm going to get a
Right, I need some pallets. Should we switch bags? What?
Absolutely.
He is munching through that bag of poison. Okay, this is one way of doing it, and then I can adjust the lead, I suppose, as to where I want it. The hook bait's already in the corner.
Right.
So far, so good.
One over.
Stood bits. I think this is where I'm going to struggle now, is the liquid sticks. And normally I use PVA tape to wrap around that.
Yeah, sorry, I haven't got it tape. I need to get some. That's one thing I need to invest in. Learn.
Team.
So what I do, I cut. Well, if any lens it, let me cut either side. Put a stem down there like that. Like that.
Right. Use your legs, don't you, sometimes?
Uh-huh.
I might be able to use the bench.
I haven't done on this time.
It's a saggy bag of at the moment. Oh, this split. I over-doused it in one spot. I think I get away with that with a cast. And you find it easier having that stem to work with rather than...
I do, yeah.
I guess that gives you something to purchase. Alright. Make it aerodynamic. This is kind of the polishing the turd stage, trying to make it aerodynamic, but... So what? I'm happy with that.
Very nice, mate.
Finish it off.
I haven't quite finished back yet.
The good stuff. Push. Tell you what, in all seriousness, that's come out better than I expected.
That's quite impressive.
There's my efforts. Try that off and see.
Oh, well, pop the corner off.
You're dip. Bosh, there we go. I have made a mess, not gonna lie. Yeah, that's for the geese.
I might have overfilled my knee a bit. Looks like an ice cream sundae, but I managed to keep it to the actual stem as well.
But the mine split at the top because I'm used to using floss, tape. Sorry,
Mine is just twisted. Yeah, yours is nice and fat. I'm actually quite troubled about that mine. It's
Oh, look pretty good.
very fat compared to normal.
I was about to use the wrong there. Can I use the sound there? We've done the bags.
We've done the bags.
That's probably further than mine. It is. You have got smart liquid everywhere though. I'll mark you down for that. Right. Well, I think we got about 10 minutes to the social.
We have 10 minutes for the social.
Those are probably ready to go out when you get back. Are you going to use mine, or is mine not good enough?
I will use yours. I will use yours. But
nice.
yeah, these are the 2 bags. So yeah, you guys have a little vote. Who's the better?
It's good fun. But I do appreciate that's probably one of the more simple aspects of your fishing.
Right.
Tying knots and things. We did toy with the idea of me trying to tie knots.
We might do that later.
We might do. Whether that's on camera, I don't know. But sort of bag-wise, clean it, mate.
We have completed it. Well done. I'm actually really proud of you.
That's come out really well. But it is
I've never tried doing something one-handed, and it's taken me a couple of years.
This hand, I don't know if you saw on that camera, was down here just like frustratedly trying to help. So I can imagine it takes a lot of getting used to.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like a bite. Wasn't you. Anyway, social time, I think.
It is.
Before heading to the social, I had the chance to catch up with one of the event coordinators to get a bit more info on the event, its history and the future plans.
Hi, welcome to the 2024 European Adaptive Carp Championships. My name is Brian and I am the event coordinator for this lovely setup. You join us down Willow Park Fisheries halfway through this year's event. This event started a couple of years ago when a group of us wanted to enter a carp match. And we were told, unfortunately, due to our range of disabilities, we weren't insured to do that match. We thought, it's not really that fair. So we looked for a match to do, realised there wasn't any, and we came up with the idea to run one. We reached out to people that knew a little bit more about carp fishing than us. So I spoke to Alison from Reflections Angling, who jumped at the idea of getting behind an idea that would make carp fishing matches accessible to anyone with a physical disability or long-term physical medical condition and empower them to get on the bank. And the Adaptive Carp Championships was formed. The Adaptive Carp Championships then turned into the European Adaptive Carp Championships, which was last year for the first time, where we had 36 teams from 7 countries. We have now moved to our new venue, which is Willow Park Fisheries. We have slightly less teams, but we still have 4 countries in attendance. And going forward, we are aiming to grow the event in association with some other members and other charities to hopefully give as many people the opportunity to compete on the bank alongside like-minded individuals and just basically pit their fishing prowess against each other. You have the BCAC, you have the BCC, you have all these other top-notch fishing events, and we are hoping just to basically emulate that, but more accessible. We have anglers with one arm, missing limbs, terminally ill conditions, wheelchair users. We've had people who are deaf and blind in the past. There is not a physical condition that we can't make adaptations to get you on the bank if we work well enough with our partners and the anglers in question. All the people on the bank are allowed an assistant who kind of acts as their runner, but can also do things. For example, I'm a below knee amputee, so if I took my leg off during the night and I had a take, they would be able to strike into my rod while I put my leg on and then I play it and land it. Or if the guys in wheelchairs can't get to the water's edge to net the fish, their assistant can. So by putting in an assistant, we've made competitive carp fishing more accessible, because people that go, oh no, I can't get to the water's edge, they don't have to worry about that anymore. And we've also made it multi-format, so they can pole fish, they can float fish, whatever's comfortable for them, as long as their tackle is strong enough to handle the fish that's in the water, because primarily we need to worry about the carp care and the fish care, as well as the individual's care. They can use whatever format of fishing that they wish that empowers them to get onto the bank. We're not just here for the competitive side of it. You can take our matches as seriously as you want to take them. We are also here for a social, people to get to know each other, networking. We're about to pull everyone off the bank and we're about to go enjoy some pizza and a bit of a giggle and some games. So it's not a flat out 100% serious carp match. You take it as seriously as you want. You can come down, you can learn, you can try new things, or you can be blinkered and be in it to win it. Take it as seriously as you want to take it. In the meantime, I hope to see you in the future. I'm going to go off and eat some pizza.
Need it any tighter than that, or you? Oh, the knees are going! The knees are going!
Oh, adrenaline. Yeah!
Everybody?
Similar size to last time, or?
Yeah, that same size.
I'm so chuffed. Yes, please.
This is a mad 5 minutes.
Oh god, yeah!
And that's why you always put the rod out first.
I literally saw two approaching it. Do you want the net, right?
Yeah, we'll do. We've
yeah,
got.
go up.
Just put this one back together, actually.
Oh, it's come off. Don't
Is
worry.
it?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh.
It's come off.
Yeah, really happy. Could have had two, but got one out of it, so got to about 30-ish pounds now.
With the fish slipped back and the afternoon's pizza not quite being enough fast food for the day, we ordered in some KFC and enjoyed a lovely chill evening before Adam sent out his solid bags and a bit more bait for the night ahead.
Hey guys, so a little recap for you. We had the social yesterday and I had one little fish, lost another one. It's been very quiet overnight. Things I'd like to have done differently, I think, would be put out more zigs, try and attack the surface more, because obviously you're not allowed to surface fish it. So I would have put maybe a couple more zigs out and maybe had all 3 rods on the zigs in the afternoons when the fish was rallying about. Like I said, I did hook up a few, so I've had 2 fish, lost 3. And yeah, the rods are about to come in about 20 minutes. So unfortunately we haven't done enough, but I've enjoyed the experience and I've learned a lot. So yeah, going forwards, like I said, I'm going to learn from this and maybe more zigs next time. You put a bit more faith in them and try not to lose as many fish, but that's the way it goes.
Well, we've just come to the end of the event where we've done the prize draw and the raffles and everything, and a big thanks to everyone that's been running the whole event. So you've only seen myself mainly and Adam and a couple of other people, but there's been a whole team working tirelessly behind this whole event to make it run as smoothly as it has. It's been a great run event. If you're interested in this sort of thing, then I'm sure that heading over to the European Adaptive Carp Championships Instagram page or the other social media platforms that they have, send them a message, say you want to get involved. I'm sure they'll be accommodating for future events, because I know this has been a relatively small one compared to last year, but the plans going into the future, I'm sure, are pretty big and bright. So if you want to get involved and you think this is something you'd want to do, then like I said, hit them up, and I'm sure they'll be happy to have you along. I've really enjoyed being here, seeing how loads of different people have overcome their various disabilities, whether it be from lost limbs, no use of an arm, or blindness and things like that, or mental health and things. There's a whole variety of different people that have come to this event, and they've all rallied together, all support each other, and it's been a really nice, welcoming and kind-hearted type of event. So I've really enjoyed myself being here. It's eye-opening, it's inspirational, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it as well. So for more information on this, head over to their social media platforms, like I said, and if you haven't done so already, subscribe to me and hit my bell icon. That was a weird way of saying it, and follow me on all my social media platforms as well, and I'll see you in the next one.